This was a big win for us tonight. I mean, it's not a big surprise with that. Just where we were with the conference being at 1-5, going to Rutgers, getting a big win on Friday night, coming home against a team that had beat us, in December on their home floor. This was a huge game. Our guys, I think, knew it, and really proud of the win. I mean, it was a team effort. It really was. Obviously, the story of the game was what Aaron Falzone did. Just thinking of Aaron's journey. There's no one who's felt more for his situation than me these last couple years. Kid has a great freshman year. He's a highly touted guy. He's a big part of our future, and he just gets hamstrung with injury after injury for the last 2 years. And he's in the training room religiously. He's working with our trainers, our medical people, just wanting to try to get back and help. He cares. His teammates love him. And I just kept telling him, I say, listen, there's going to be a night coming up. Just stay ready, and I don't know when it's going to be. And it's hard because you're kind of in the middle of the season and rotations are getting developed and we're playing Nance and Kopp and developing our young guys. And it's just hard to play a lot of guys, in a game, a 40-minute game. So he hasn't had the opportunity. And, Pete goes down with a sickness, and we found that out today. And I just told Aaron, I said, look, tonight's going to be the night. It's your chance to go out there. Don't put pressure on yourself. Just go out there and have fun and compete. And I thought his energy, when he came in the game, his energy just, was a shot in the arm for all of us, coaches, players, everything. I mean, I'm just so proud of that kid. And, for him to have this kind of night to help us win a huge game that we needed to win. I'm open for questions.
I guess, what exactly, I know you said you told him to be prepared to play, but what exactly there with 7 minutes did you see that thought it might be a good spot for him?
Well, I just, you mean in the first half when I put him in? Well, we were just struggling. I just, we were struggling to score. And the one thing, I thought we were playing hard, but both teams, it was kind of a rock fight. It was a defensive battle, low scoring. We couldn't throw it in the ocean. And, the one thing I've always had confidence that Aaron, might be able to make some shots and get us going with his shooting. So, I just felt like we needed a shot in the arm. I felt like it was the time to throw him in there. And, obviously I think he made three threes there at the end of the first half, and then, kept it going there in the second. And then, he was the hot guy, so I went with him, played him a lot down the stretch. And he also blocked a couple shots. I think he took a charge, made 3 free throws. So it was a heck of a night for him. Just really proud of him, happy for him. And, not only for him for that, but it was a big game. We're trying to fight to get ourselves back into the race, with everybody talks about, the teams that are in the mix to do something, and we want to be a part of that. And we understand you got to win, and you especially got to win at home if you want to be in that mix. So tonight was a big game for that, and it was a huge win for us.
Coach, so since Falzone played for his first action against Chicago State about a month ago, assuming he's been mostly healthy since then, does tonight's performance make you look back and think maybe I could have given him more minutes?
Well, it's easy to say that.
Yeah.
Hindsight's always, 20/20 with that. Last game against Rutgers, Pete Nance and Miller Kopp combined for 15 points off the bench and helped us win. And, they're young guys that I felt were getting better and needed minutes, and we're playing well and starting to really get it. So when you're playing those two guys and you're going to play Barrett, it's just hard to find minutes for everybody. And you love them all. You'd love to play everybody 40 minutes, but that's just not going to be reality. So, he and I had conversations, and I just kept telling him, I said, Aaron, I know you're frustrated. I know you want to get out there, and I haven't forgot about you. Just please stay ready. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for 20-something years. Things happen. Guys get injured. Guys get sick, knock on wood. Things happen. There's foul trouble. There's a game where there's no energy, and I just want you to be ready when you're called upon. And to his credit, he's been working every day. He comes to practice. He stays after. He gets extra shots, extra conditioning. And he was ready for when his number was called tonight.
Coach, how do you keep this momentum going forward in the season?
Well, you'd like for it to springboard you for, first and foremost, some confidence. This league can beat you down. This league can beat you down. We had a 3 out of 5, we had a 5-game stretch, where 3 of those games were against Michigan and Michigan State, 2 of them on the road, and you can play great like we did. I mean, we played great at Indiana the first game of the season and lost because they played great. We played great at home against Michigan and lost because they played great. So, there's really good teams in this league, and especially when you get home, you got to try to do what you can to protect your home court. We knew that. We had lost 2 home games already. We knew we could ill afford, especially with 2 more on the road coming up after tonight. So this was a game of utmost importance. Our guys threw everything into the preparation, and overall I thought, there's always things we can do better that we can clean up. But I thought our defense against Langford especially, he's a terrific player. He got 12 points on 10 shots and, wasn't able to throw up that huge night against us that he can do.
Is it fair to say that Falzone will have a bigger part in the rotation now?
Well, I'm sure he's going to get another chance on Saturday. He's definitely earned that, and Pete's going to be out for a while, so we got to, he's going to have opportunities. Right now we have 9 scholarship guys in uniform, so all 9 of those guys, which they did, all 9 of them played tonight. So he's absolutely going to have more opportunity, and I hope the confidence of tonight. I mean, we're not going to expect him to get 21 every night and go 6 for 7. Although I'd be okay with that if he wanted to do that, but. Hopefully tonight, he got his legs underneath him. He made shots. He had success. That's only going to help you going forward.
What's wrong with Pete?
He's going to be out indefinitely with sideline with an illness. So he's unfortunately it's okay long term, but he's going to be out a little bit, and we just got to get him healthy and be ready to get him back when he's ready to go.
What specifically, or?
I don't comment on the medical stuff, so I leave that up to the medical people. So he's just going to be out indefinitely.
Going more on Scott Langford, you guys did a good job kind of containing him. He's rated really high talent-wise for a lot of different. How would you put him up against like some of the most talented guys that you've coached over the years?
Well, he's really good. I mean, I've really admired watching him on the high school level and the grassroots stuff. He's a terrific player. I love his size. I love his body, his strength. He can make shots. I love his ability to finish. He can do that at a high level when he gets in the lane. He can really finish at a high clip. He's improving as a shooter. I mean, you look at him, he's got a really bright future. I mean, I've been very fortunate to coach some special guys. So, I'm always going to be biased to those guys that I coach, but I'm a big fan of Romeo's. I love his demeanor. He plays hard. He seems to be, I don't know him personally, but he seems to be a great kid. Seems to love to play, and the future is really bright for him.
Couple more.
Coach, this was Aaron's first 20-point game since his first collegiate game back in 2015. Talked about it a little bit,
That's
but
crazy.
what does it mean to you as you kind of reflect on the journey he's been through?
Yeah, I mean, literally, I got emotional when I was talking to the BTN guys after the game on air. I got a little bit emotional because that's how much I care about the kid. And, he loves to play basketball. He loves to be in the gym. He loves to he cares. And there's a lot of guys who don't care as much as he does. And he's the one who gets punished with injury. And I always get heartbroken by that. Guys who love to play that aren't able to play because their body fails them or there's an injury that holds them back. And it's absolutely killed me for these last 2 years to not see him be at the level that I saw him at high school, that I saw him at as a freshman. And he's worked so hard and he's kept a great attitude, and there's been so many frustrations and emotional times for him. So to see him smiling, to see him out there doing his thing, it got me a little bit emotional because he's a special guy.
One more. I just wanted to go back to Romeo. What do you think you guys just did well in terms of balling off the paint? Obviously, wasn't easy.
Well, I mean, you just try to make it tough. I mean, he missed some shots he normally makes. You got to try to keep him off the free throw line. You got to try to keep him out of transition. He's so good in the open floor. If you can eliminate his layups and free throws and try to make him take tough shots, then you got to live with the results. He made a few of them too. So, to say we completely stopped him, it was not true. I mean, he made some big plays. He made some big shots. We just tried to make him work. I thought, the job Anthony Gaines, though, did. Anthony Gaines' energy is, not only that, but you look at Gaines' line, he gets you 10 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, no turnovers, and guards Langford the whole game. And I thought quietly, his performance was a big part of the game as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank